你好. Today's lecture is push hand, but 4 corners. We call turn body push hands. 转身推掌. 转身 means turn body, 推掌 is push. 转身推掌. So, and as the name says, 转身, turn body, that means you have to turn your body and then do the push. And this one is 4 corners. It's not to the front, to the side, and it's corners. So the first corner is to your back, right hand, rear. And then come back to the left front. The next one is to the back, left back, and the fourth one to the right front. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners. And use the same movements, go to the 4 corners. And this one is most important is the footwork. And the handwork is we're using that brush knees move. So if you remember the second movements, brush knees, that's the move we're going to use on this turn body and push. And most important is your footwork and how to turn to these 4 corners. So now I'm going to show you the move. We're ending up play guitar on the left. That's 4 corners. So the hands, I don't have to repeat, I don't want to repeat so much. Just the hand, just push, brush knees. Send the hand back and bend the elbow and then push. Send the hand back, the hands to the shoulder, the other hand, and then brush and push. Same as a push, brush knees. So, and let's talk about the footwork. So we're ending up here. Play guitar. When you start, pick up the front foot and step back to that corner, your rear corner, right rear corner. After you step back and then shift and pivot the right foot, turn your direction. After you turn the direction, shift the weight back, and then straight your front foot. And then do the push. Once you do the push, you pick up the right foot and step in, follow step. The follow step's similar like a play guitar, follow step. And this is follow step. But you don't put the weight back to the back foot. Just keep it, just tap. And then, because you're going to use that foot, step back, step backwards. So once you do the follow step and step back and pivot the left foot, turn and straight your right foot. And after straight the right foot, shift forward and pick up the rear foot and follow step right there. And then to the back corner, left back corner, and you do the same thing. Step, pivot, shift, heel, and shift the weight to the front and follow step. Same thing, just tap, because you're gonna step back to the back corner, pivot the left foot, and then heel down, tap. So that becomes 4 corners. Let's do it at once. This is the pose for the play guitar. Step back corner, turn, heel, and tap. Step back, turn, heel, and follow step. Step back, pivot, heel, and follow step. Step back, pivot, heel, and follow step. So the reason the follow step, because you're going to use that foot to do the next move. So these are the 4 corners. Like when we learn the Tai Chi walk, you can pivot the foot wherever you want to, then change your direction. So, and in your mind, you got to remember, you're going to go to the right back corner first. Then put your foot on the right place, right angle, and then facing to that direction. Same thing, other, turn it back, and turn to the left and turn to the right. So, same thing, depends how much you pivot your foot. And when you do the third turn, and you don't have to pivot too much, because just one corner to the other corner. See here? And that's it. Instead of you turn, if you want to the back corner, turn all the way in. And then change your directions. So this is the footwork. Let's put the hand and footwork together. So as we know that by now, when you push, that's become your pose, your position. That's the time you stopping. A follow step, that's the time you shadow your position. From a play guitar. Step back. See your hands. Try to pick up the right hand, shift, bend the elbow, turn, heel, and push. So when you, this one stop here, and when you put the heel down, the elbow should be bent right here and ready to push, ready to shift, ready to pull up the back foot. And same as the other corner, pick up the left hand, step back, shift. When you shift, the hands keep bending, and then turn. That's ready to push. Step back, pick up the right hand, right arm, pivot, and push. Pick up the left hand, step back, turn, and elbow bending, keep turning, and ready to push, and then push. So when you do that, push, and the hands like a brush knees, right there, and push. See the hand brush knees next to your hip, your thigh outside, and the hand push in front of your chest height. Let's do it together. As you see, when I step back, that's the time I pick up the hands, opposite hands. Step back, and then turn, bending elbow, and while you're turning, and put the heel down and push. Same thing here, pick up the left hand when I step back. See, step back. Once I put the heel down, start turning, start bending the elbow, and put the foot down and push. So let me turn around and follow me and do the practice. Play guitar on the left. One more time. Play guitar here. Step back. Turn. Push. Step back. Turn. Push. Step back. Turn. And push. Step back, turn, and push. So one thing you have to aware of, once you turn, that become your front. Once you turn, this become your front. So that is you should consider your center line. When you're here and you don't step on your center line. When you turn and pick up the heel, move out so I won't step on my center line. The same as when I turn here and pick up my heel, move to the right. See, I don't step on my center line. This become your front, this your center. This is your center line. When you turn and bring your foot out and then shift. That's the Tai Chi walk techniques. Okay, this is the turn body and push. 转身推掌。谢谢。Thank you.